I have traveled to Playa del Carmen nonstop for years, eating at every spot I could find for this channel. Out of everywhere I've been, these are the top 10 must-visits for any foodie. We started with hidden gems, the best street tacos in the city, the best breakfast, the freshest ceviche, and now the heavy hitters. Everything in one giant guide for you. This here is my top 10 for Playa del Carmen. No specific order, just good eats. Hola amigos, Kevin here, and today we're going for waffles. That's right, waffles. Today we are at Chez Waffles. Folks, the link is in the description as always if you want to find this place. Affordable waffles, yes. Delicious waffles, yes. Let's go! Waffles! This place is an absolute vibe. Guys, another day in paradise is right at Chez Waffles, and their menu is so cool. They really got everything. They really do. This place gets absolutely busy really quick, so make sure you get here early and enjoy, because I can't recommend this place enough. If you guys love this place, they have merch. They have merch. Cute, adorable merch with a waffle guy on it. Look at how happy that waffle guy is. The menu here is extensive. They have keto waffles, they have fried chicken waffles, spicy waffles, Nordic waffles, they have toast, they have eggs and things, they have chilaquiles if you want chilaquiles, they have the Nordic omelets, you want fruits, get some fruits, you can get some fruits, milkshakes, the whole shebang, fresh pressed juices, which are incredible by the way, milkshakes and more. The and more is extensive. You need coffee, they got coffee. Hot drinks, yep. I've never been so excited for breakfast. Folks, we've made it to Chez Waffles, and this place is absolutely Instagrammable everywhere you look. And on Thursdays, it's BOGO. Buy one waffle, get one waffle free, and we are getting two waffles. We're mixing and matching. One with fried chicken, and one which is called the Insta Waffle, which is this one here. It's a piping hot day, so we ordered some iced coffees. That's good. That's really good. Also, there was a birthday party going on behind us. And shortly after, the waffles came. There's the Insta waffles, and there's that fried chicken waffle. It looks so good. It's like a chicken katsu. It's all stripped out and smothered in barbecue sauce. It comes with a side of french fries, and the french fries has like a little cheese grating on there, like little Parmesan cheese. So good. This is so beautiful, I don't want to cut into it, but I must. For you. The people. I'm going to dive right into this, cut into the sweet waffle. Nice, fluffy, pillowy, exactly what you want to see. Got a little bit of that whipped cream on the side, so good. The funfetti on there, tons of fun. We'll start with the strawberry side. That is so fluffy and nice, and the Nutella just works on there. This doesn't need maple syrup. I'm not going to add maple syrup, even though there is on the table. It's sweet enough. Every bite is packed with flavor. And the strawberries are so fresh. Time to dip into the Kinder Bueno side. Fluffy. Full Kinder Bueno on top. I love Kinder Buenos. Wonderful crunch. Chocolatey, rich. 10 out of 10 waffle, folks. Another thing I love about this restaurant is the music doesn't get too loud, which is fantastic. In comparison to a lot of these breakfast restaurants, they kind of like crank the music up to 11, and I hate that. It's just keeping me away from my breakfast. I want to eat. I don't want to be at the club. Chicken and waffles. Smothered in that chipotle barbecue sauce on top. It's like a fried pizza katsu on top. It's very, very nice. Lightly breaded, lightly deep fried. So good. And the sauce on there. It's a nice glaze. Cat also topped this off with a little bit of maple syrup. So it's getting that hint of maple. It's also served with a side of french fries, which is neat. That. This is terrific. The sauce is also a little spicy, which is a nice hit on all this. Whew. You gotta get a sweet. You gotta get a savory when you're here. Folks, I can't recommend this place enough. Coffee's excellent. The waffles are excellent. They offer 2-for-1 deals. Incredible. You got to eat here. Hello friends, Kevin here, and today we're on our way to get a nice chorizo sandwich at Chori Pan. My friends, this place is located near the ADO bus station and in Centro, and this place looks absolutely tiny. It's a little tiny shop, but boy oh boy do they serve big eats. For $5 US, you can get yourself one of the best, if not the best, sausage sandwich in town. Fried up on this grill, boy oh boy do these sausages come out crisp and snappy. They only have 2 options, mild or spicy. Today we opted in for the spicy version, and boy oh boy does it have a kick. The bread goes on the grill, and then it all gets pieced together. The Chori Pan, my friends. Fried onions, chimichurri, ketchup, mustard, and that hot Italian sausage on that baked bun. Boy oh boy does this look absolutely delicious at the Chori Pan. Spicy sausage. Man, this bread is nice and fluffy and you know it's fresh. Here at the Chori Pan, you're sitting right at the grill. It's nice and hot out here and it's, you know, close to everything. Close to the Centro. So if you're here on the weekend, there's actually this wonderful little
pop-up market or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna dive right in. First impressions. Woo. When you say spicy, it is spicy. That red, hot sausage, it's like I'm eating pure flames. Delicious flames. Chimichurri miles it out a little bit with the mayo. Ketchup, mustard, classic sandwich, good bite. Definitely worth the price. If you're out here, look up Chori Pan. It's near the ADO bus terminal. It's near Centro. Well located. Get yourself a Chori Pan. I'm always on the hunt for good food, but there's one place I'll keep coming back to. If you want the best burgers in Playa del Carmen, this is the spot. I've been here so many times at this point that it's about time to showcase it. Moo Burger House. The best burger I've had in my life. Hello friends, Kevin here, and today we're at Moo Burger. I lost the footage originally that we had previously when Kat and I showed up here almost a year ago. So I've come back. And not only did I lose the footage, we came here and filmed twice, and I lost the footage twice. This place absolutely slaps, and it is an absolute staple. This place is the best burger in Playa del Carmen. I will show you the menu. This menu is absolutely terrific. Everything on here is good. The cocktails, the drinks, the burgers themselves, and even the sides. Look at that. Grilled corn ribs. Yes, please. Arrive early or prepare to wait in line. This place gets absolutely jam-packed real quick. And one thing that I recommend, bring bug spray. Outside is a little bit of a forest and water tends to pool up. Those mosquitoes, they love blood. Their drinks here are absolutely fantastic, and today I've opted in for the Moscow Mule. Vodka, ginger beer, and lime juice, served in a copper mug. This thing is extremely frosty, and boy oh boy is it strong. Oh, mule. And shortly after that, here it is, the Moo 2.0. A Wagyu cross double smash burger, fried onions, Moo mayo, and American cheese. Grilled corn, chipotle mayo, Cajun cheese ball, and crunchy onions, all to make these wonderful corn ribs. And boy oh boy, are they terrific. One thing that we suggest while visiting Moo Burger, get multiple burgers. Every single one of these are delicious, and every single one adds a little something different. Oof, look at the inside of this bad boy, and let's cut into the other one as well. Everything on this menu is absolutely spectacular, even the salad. Unfortunately, the salad sold out today, so we're stuck here with some fries, but oh my goodness, look at that cheese. Ooh. I think I said something about salad. Let's move on. Double smash burger, grilled onions, Moo secret sauce, American cheese, and cheddar Wagyu. This thing is absolutely melt in your mouth perfect, and you can see that Moo secret sauce dripping off the side of this thing. That beef and cheddar just works so well on those smash patties. Wagyu is so fatty, and it just absolutely melts apart. So having that second layer of patty with that thick crust on the cook is absolutely incredible on the sourdough bun. I like onions, light, sweet, and wonderful texture. What I can say about this burger, it is so rich and decadent, and it almost just falls apart. And now, onto the second burger, the grania. This here, smashed to perfection. A nice crust on it, just like the Wagyu burger. I'm very excited to try this because of the bacon. That mayo is just absorbed into the patty and in between each layer of the bacon. A nice saltiness. The Dijon crust and the onions pair perfectly together with the sourdough bun. This is a damn good burger. Every single one of these burgers are fantastic. Now let's talk about the fries. Truffle fries. So good. And the mayo and sauces that just drip off of it can go on top of the fries. This place doesn't miss. Corn ribs. You can see the cheese on there. And a nice smoky chipotle sauce on top. With the seasoning on there. Woo. Nice smoky flavor. Giving it. Wonderful. These corn ribs have a little bit of cheese on top. Super well seasoned. Smoky, salty, buttery. These are incredible. Every single corn pops with massive flavor. And the cheese just binds it together. So good. If you're looking for a burger place in Playa, look no further than Moo Burger. Decent pizza by the slice is very hard to come by. So we're here in Playa del Carmen to showcase Pizza Renzo. Pizza Renzo, a no-frills pizza place here in Playa del Carmen. There is about, I think there's 2 of these around here, and they're both terrific. It's just a thin slice of crispy pizza, a little bit of cheese on top, some pepperonis. They got all the fixins, red pepper, sauces, etc. And they also serve a fantastic lasagna. On my hunch for lasagna the last time I was here in Playa del Carmen, I ended up here. Pretty solid. Heats up, so good. So if you look at this, there's no flop on this. It is just solid as a board, but the crisp is there. Good crunch. Nice habanero hot sauce on top. I like to cover it in chili peppers and black pepper as well. That bite is so good. And the pull apart on this is on another level. It's a simple slice and it's good in a pinch. If you want a no-frills pizza, swing by Pizza Renzo. Across the street from Plaza Nacional, there's a hidden gem serving up truly authentic Japanese cuisine. We aren't talking fusion here, truly Japanese food. Okonomiyaki, taiyaki, yakisoba, and more, made with fresh ingredients and love. Owned by a couple, a wife from Japan, a husband proudly Mexican, they truly created a slice of Japan right here in Mexico. Stepping inside, you're transported into an atmosphere that's warm and inviting, a perfect picture of Japanese minimalism, a hot grill, a takoyaki burner in the front, and if you're craving truly authentic Japanese, make sure to visit this place right here. Today, I'm opting in for the yakisoba. I'm gonna have myself a little bit of a highball. I'm gonna get some karage, and I'm gonna have a neat little dessert. Starting with this highball here, it is absolutely perfect. And oh boy, is it hot outside. So seeing some Japanese whiskey and a tall glass of ice, this is bringing me joy. With that being said, everything has the attention to detail that is like no other. They actually brought everything from Japan over here in order to make the food as authentic as possible. This place isn't a fusion restaurant. This place is a Japanese restaurant. Kanpai. Oh, even the highball takes me back. That is a damn good highball. With a highball on the side, it's time to try our first dish, the yakisoba with squid and shrimp. There comes a point in time where you find a restaurant that you absolutely love. And this is one I can definitely vouch for. As you can see here, the dried bonito flakes on top are absolutely heavenly and give off a wonderful smoky texture. The umami from the dark soy sauce here is absolutely wonderful. The noodles are a wonderful texture. And look at these little shrimpies. These sweet little shrimpy babies. Topping with flavor. Dark soy sauce, bonito flakes, mashed umami, and look at this cabbage. So we have all of those flavors. This is truly magnificent. Oh, and those tiny pieces of squid. The textures are just unbelievable. I sit here and I've absolutely demolished my bowl. I almost feel bad because I don't want this bowl to end. And the owner here is absolutely brilliant. I brought up the fact that I love the bonitos, and he offered me a pile more. That's customer service. Ooh, shrimpy. And as soon as my bowl of yakisoba was put down, the karage has arrived. Gently fried, this chicken is plump, juicy, and I'm ready to have another highball and dive right into this thing. And now it is time to try the karage. Lightly breaded, this looks absolutely wonderful. The breading on it is quite soft, and you can feel how plumpy this chicken is. I'm gonna start by taking a quick bite of this thing. Lord. The heat glistening off of this is lightly fried, so juicy, seasoned perfectly. Every single bite, absolutely phenomenal. It's the soy, crisp. It's time for dessert. And then, ultimately, it was time for dessert. Matcha ice cream, red bean, dango. Traditional flavors, all coming together to make a wonderful little end-of-meal dessert. The portion sizes here are terrific, and this is an absolute must. The matcha is nice and bitter. The red bean adds a nice tartness, and the dango here. Oh boy, the dango. Good bite. So squishy, so fun. Terrific. And the plate it comes on is adorable. So there you have it, folks. If you're looking for a traditional Japanese experience, look no further than Playa del Carmen. I can't recommend this place enough. And a big shout out to them for letting me film it here.
No trip to Playa del Carmen is complete without cochinita pibil. So for number 6, Cochiloca. You have to try the tortas here. Affordable and delicious.
Entonces estoy excitado. Gracias. All right, we've arrived, and boy am I hungry. It's blazing hot. As you can see, my face is turning red. I've been walking for a good 40 minutes just to get here. I got a little lost and almost got bit by a chihuahua, but when in Mexico, right? I got this Cristal purified water. Nice and cold. And you can hear the dog barking in the background, I think. And I'm excited to try a tortas. I'm all tacoed out, officially. Gracias. So this plate here came with some pickled onions, some limes, and 3 different kinds of sauces. I'm gonna assume that this is the spiciest one, but obviously we're gonna do the quick taste test to figure out what's what. This one's like a smoky chipotle. Salsa verde. That one's really spicy. And then I assume that this one here is the spiciest one. Yep, that's the habanero. Whew. 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 Always make sure to test every single one of the salsas beforehand. So good. The pickled red onions have been hit with lime right across. The nice sharp taste of onion. So good. I already have those in my torta though. That's for adding extra. Gracias. So here it is. Torta de Pibil. We got this wonderful crust bun. We got the onions inside. We got the pibil, the slow cooked pork. I'm gonna show you guys a quick zoom in over here of everything that's inside. You can see that it's just dripping in its juices. Unbelievable. I've been so excited to try this. And this is honestly my first time coming here. Ooh, that looks good. So I've already tried all three of the sauces, so I think the one that I'm going to go with for the tortas is going to be like the smoky one. Toss a little bit of that on there. Very nice. It's already covered in onions, so it doesn't need any more onions, and I'm okay with the lime. The bread itself, ooh, real crunchy. That was a good bite. The pork is layered on this sandwich perfectly across the board. So soft, juicy, it's covered in its Pibil sauce. The onions are giving it a sharp taste. The bread though, the bread is so fresh. I can't recommend this enough. I'm gonna put the price over here. And that was the price of the torta and the water bottle together. It's really hard for me to describe the complex flavor of cochinita pibil. Just know that it's highly recommended. Colorful. And the orange salsa is the way to go with this thing. I give this place a solid 9 out of 10. Making my first cochinita pibil experience an awesome one.
And we are over here at Birria. Let's go inside.
Yes, Birria de la Treinta. My friends, brush up on your Spanish because nobody here speaks English, but this place is an absolute gem. There's a little kitchen in the front, and you know they're whipping up the birria in the back over there. They have an Instagram at Birria Playa if you guys want to see that. The decor here is just, you know, casual, couple skulls. The seating, very small, no tablecloths, and they bring you out some salsas and some cutlery over there. This place isn't fancy by any means. It does not have Wi-Fi, and you gotta pay in cash, no cards. This place is as authentic as it gets, and look at these tortillas. Oof, corn tortillas dipped in the birria sauce and then tossed on the grill over here. We arrived as early as we possibly could here. We are going to be having birrias for breakfast. What we're going to do is get one side of the cazuelas de birria that comes with consomme, and then we're going to get a couple of the cheese birria tacos on the side to go with it because you gotta get a little bit of queso. Queso for breakfast. Boy, oh boy, they're whipping it up right there. And they are not skimpy with the birria. Look at that. Whew. Huge dollop of that, huge dollop of the queso. Ba-boom. The consomme has arrived, and look at how much birria meat is in there. Oof, the broth is nice and salty, super well seasoned, and this bowl comes out piping hot. Gonna make myself a little taco here, get that meat on there, and that meat is so tender and juicy and just falling apart. You can see the consomme broth dripping on that tortilla. You should probably double layer the thing, but I'm feeling wild. I just want to have more tacos than anything. Also, if you need more tortillas, don't be afraid to ask. They will bring you out some more. It's not a problem. Every single bite explodes with flavor, and I am at a loss for words, folks. This isn't really the spot that you can film easily, so I'm just going to do the voiceover here. Now on to the actual birria tacos themselves. You got that pickled red onion, you got that queso, and you got that sweet, sweet birria meat on there. We're going to wrap this up and dip it into the consomme because you gotta get some of that consomme in there. I've pretty much picked out all the meat at this point, and just the broth itself is so unbelievably good. I'm just going to dig in there with a spoon. I know there's a ton of salt, but it's just so good.
I would love to introduce you to a little place called Marisquillos.
Folks, this is where the locals go to eat, and I see why. They have aguachiles here, and it's absolutely affordable. The small is huge. The regular size is ginormous. Folks, they serve you alcohol in a bowl, and they come running at you full force with sparklers. This is a cool party place, and my best recommendation in Playa del Carmen.
That's right, funky seafood, funky beach food. And here, in a sea of fish, be a mermaid. I was a bit shy to film, and now I'm instantly put at ease at the fact that they came out with a gigantic sparkler at my wife full force and a giant chalice filled with tequila. Folks, I've drank from the horn and they left me a bowl full of tequila. Let us enjoy. I absolutely love the straws here. They're made out of like a recyclable like plant fiber. Ooh. It's a gigantic fresh paloma. Delicious. Really glad that our hotel is so close.
And then the plates started to arrive. Huge portion sizes of aguachiles. We got the regular, and look at this, fresh octopus, shrimps, avocados, red onions, all in that aguachile roja sauce. That sauce creeps up on you full force. That thing is fire and coats your entire palate. Then we got the buttered tuna seared steak with a little side salad and those garlic potatoes.
It's nice and hot, and the seafood's really, really fresh. The toasted peanuts on there also add like a nice little taste to the whole thing. The octopus is incredible. I'm gonna try one of these potatoes. Well-seasoned garlic potatoes. So much flavor on that boiled potato. So much garlic. Slaps. Slaps. Super well cooked. Buttery. Very, very good. Sliced into that tuna steak, and that tuna steak has a beautiful color on it. Fresh, fresh tuna. So buttery. And just flakes into your mouth. Incredible. Get the tuna steak. If you're on the fence on what to get the tuna steak. If you're getting one thing, camarones are excellent, but get the tuna steak. Or like Kat says, get both. Definitely get both. This is an amazing combo. And also extremely affordable in comparison to everywhere we've eaten. This place has been like definitely price to food ratio the best by far. I mean, for all of this meal here pretty much costed us less than what we had at Senor Frog's, which is incredible for the value.
But everything is so good. We got the spicy with nuts, with peanuts. So good, so good. Definitely spicy though. And the tuna is like in a garlic butter sauce. It's just delicious. Delicious. Everything's so good.
I feel the spices in my nose. So the aguachiles aren't super spicy to begin with. But as you eat more and more, that salsa just starts to coat your palate. And the spices. My nose is running. My nose is running, and I feel nothing but fire. But I am thankful that there is a bowl of chips, one potato left, and a large pot of bologna. Woo!
Final thoughts. This place is a great vibe. The food is even better than the atmosphere. Definitely come sit in the air-conditioned area if you're gonna have all this spice. The drink is a bit much, not gonna lie. I think maybe 4 people can drink this, but the food is a solid 9.5 out of 10 for me. Everything is delicious. The spice level is just right. 9.5.
So there you have it, folks. Marisquillos. There is a top 3 list of restaurants that I would put in Playa del Carmen, and this definitely hits the top 3 list.
Screens everywhere, blue and white lights, French being heard screaming from the streets. Today we're going to a Quebec-themed sports bar, and even the placemats scream Quebec. Bienvenue à Los Tabernacos.
Hello friends, Kevin here, and today we're at Los Tabernacos, that's right, a Quebec-themed sports bar here in Playa del Carmen. It is unbelievably Quebec in here, from the placemats itself, the blue and white lighting, and heck, if you're not a Habs fan, they'll beat you up. We were looking for a spot to watch the UFC tonight, and this place has it. And this place is absolutely packed for every single hockey game. So if you want to come here during a hockey game, make sure that you make a reservation. With that being said, I'm going to try the poutine. It doesn't look like anything special, but boy do I miss home. So it'll have to do.
The vibes in here are truly tremendous. Look at that NFL poster. All these screens plastered against the wall, and then the food. Here it comes out, and as you can see, that's a big plate of wings, and that poutine size is absolutely phenomenal. Beer is quite affordable here as well.
I feel like this is some sort of sick joke. I asked for a regular size poutine, and this thing is huge. This thing is the size of a competition eat style poutine, and I am excited. Let's see. They say that it's cheese curds. I'll be the judge of that. I didn't know if they had cheese curds out here. It's squeaky.
What do you think of the gravy?
Surprisingly, it tastes like a cheese curd. And the gravy is nice. It's a nice brown sauce. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Just off the cheese alone, I don't hate it. The fries aren't hand cut or anything. Nothing to write home about. And the sauce is just fine. This poutine, one, value is there. It's definitely passable. It's fine. It's just your standard run-of-the-mill poutine. I'd put it up there even higher than the McDonald's one at the end of the day. Tabernacos, baby. And now, on to the wings. We got the standard buffalo to compare it to the last place that we went to, and some crudités. The ranch itself has a much better consistency than the last place. It's not watery, run down, or any of that. Standard store-bought ranch. Not bad. Now on to the wings. This place has flats. And I'm just going to compare one of these drummies in comparison to the last one. Wow. These have a bit more heat. And they're actually cooked in-house. This is great. Folks, if you're looking for a place to watch a hockey game or a UFC fight, come to Tabernacos.
Today we're going to be having some artisanal tacos over at Tropical Tacos. If there's a place in Playa del Carmen that screams vibes, it's this place. This place is so quirky and neat that absolutely everywhere you'll look, you'll find an awesome, cool collectible, and the music that they play here, so dang good. The food here is truly authentic and absolutely worth the price you pay. The tables have luchadors, spicy sauces, and the staff here are truly unique and like no other. This is the kind of spot that you'll show up to buy 3 tacos and end up leaving with 6. And that is absolutely the kind of review that I have for you today, because today I'm going to be ordering a bunch of tacos and then, ordering some more. So with that being said, let's get to the review.
Hello friends, Kevin here, and today we're at Tropical Tacos. That's right, this place has flair, it has pizzazz, it is cool, and they make wonderful tacos. Look at these things. These things are absolutely gigantic. I was expecting a small taco for the price that you see listed here. I was wrong. These things are huge. I have a ton of other places to review at the same time, but you know what? It's okay if this might be my last spot. I got 2 different style tacos, but I decided to double up because you don't see shrimp tempura on a menu very often out here. And, of course, I had to go with the octopus one.
This was recommended from our good friend JoJo. You can see her website over here. She does diving tours. So if you're interested in diving out here in Playa del Carmen, reach out. Starting with the shrimp tacos, you can see that slaw on top. So crispy. And that tempura batter on there is so light and wonderful. And the slaw just pairs so unbelievably well with this. With the hot sauce on top, this thing is cool, refreshing, light, and a wonderful bite. Now, onto the octopus and pork taco. This thing is barely being held together and unbelievably seasoned. Such a good chew. The mixture of both flavors together pairs so well. That sausage, popping bright flavors. Slaw, the microgreens, purple cabbage, and the habanero hot sauce over here. Absolutely killer combo. If there's a place that I can recommend out here that has flair and great tacos, check this place out.
And after those tacos were done, more were ordered because you must. You absolutely need to get more tacos. I am obsessed with these shrimp tempura tacos, and it is one thing that I will definitely be coming out here for. Here's the chorizo, here's the chicken, and Tropical Tacos has made the top 5 list of must-visit places in Playa del Carmen. And this is how you pay your bill. You put in this little trash can. Wonderful.
So there you have it. That's my top 10 list for the best eats in Playa del Carmen. If you guys have a suggestion, leave it down below. If I helped you, leave it down below. And guys, I can't wait to go back to Playa del Carmen and look for more food. For more food, travel, gaming, and more, give us a subscribe. And we're going to be traveling to a bunch of different places. So look out for that. We're always looking for fun places to eat. We're always looking for a good time. So if you have any suggestions, doesn't even matter if it's in Playa del Carmen, leave it down below. Bye for now.